Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a level 2-3 strong vinyasa adjacent kind of flow. So there's not really a particular theme to this class. We do a lot of upper body work in this class. So if wrist or shoulder issues are a thing for you, just modify it as you need to, or just know that this might not be the class for you. We do some single leg balance work towards the end. There's nothing particularly complicated in this class. It's just a really strong practice. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you've got comments or feedback, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm using a new microphone today, so hopefully the audio is a little bit better than what it has been previously. If it is, or if it's not, please let me know in the comments. We are going to get started today in a tabletop position. Starting in a tabletop position, tuck under your toes, bring your knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. As you inhale, drop your belly, cow belly breath. And then as you exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, cow belly breath. This time as you exhale, tuck and round, you're going to press the floor away, lift your knees to hover. And then as you inhale, drop the knees, cow belly breath. Exhale, tuck and round, lift the knees to hover. Inhale, excuse me, into your cow belly breath. One more. Inhale, cow belly breath. Come to a neutral spine. Keep your toes tucked under. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift the knees to hover. You can stay here. Otherwise, take an inhale. As you exhale, tap your right hand to your left shoulder. Inhale, bring it back down. Exhale, left hand taps the right shoulder. Inhale, bring it back down. We've got 4 more on each side, nice and slow. Try and keep your knees about an equal distance away from the floor. We got 1 more on each side. Take an inhale in your bear pose. As you exhale, you're going to pike your hips up and back into a short downward dog. And then as you inhale, you're going to come straight back into that bear hold. Exhale, bring the hips up and back, downward dog. And then inhale into your bear. You go 3 more like this, and then we're going to add. You're going to meet me in your downward dog. Walk your hands a little bit wider, about the distance of your mat, and turn your fingers in slightly, as long as that's comfortable on your wrist. We're going to add a push up here. So as you inhale, you're going to bend the elbows wide. See if you can tap the crown of the head to the floor. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, bring the knees down to hover. And then exhale, bring them back up. Inhale, pike push up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bear pose. Exhale, back to that downward dog. We're just going to do 3 more here. We're just warming up. The last one. Come back into your downward dog. Walk your hands back in line with your shoulders. Lengthen out your dog. This time as you inhale, ripple yourself forward into a high plank pose. As you exhale, knees can be down if you need to. Chaturanga. Inhale back to plank. And then roll it back to downward dog. Come forward into your high plank. Exhale down into your chaturanga. Inhale back into your plank. Exhale into your downward dog. 3 more just like that. And last one. From here, you're going to walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Inhale, come into a halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Walk yourself all the way back out to your plank. You're going to walk your hands wide. You're going to give me one push-up. See if you can tap your chest. Exhale, back to the top. And then walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands out. This time you're going to give me 2 push-ups, hands nice and wide. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. And then walk your hands back to your feet. You can definitely take your feet as wide as you need to here. We're trying to keep our hips from wiggling all around when we walk back towards our feet. We're going to walk it out. We're going for 3 this time. We're going up to 5. Move with your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, walk it out for 4. Walk it all the way back in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, final round. We're going for 5. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Take a generous bend in the knees, roll all the way up to standing. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, walk yourself back out into your high plank pose. From here, really similar to what we did on our bear, you could stay. Otherwise, take an inhale. As you exhale, right hand taps the left shoulder. Try not to shift too much the weight in the feet. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left hand taps the right shoulder. Inhale, set it down. So you are going to shift your hips a little bit from side to side, and that's fine. What we're trying to do is we're trying not to just rock all over the place and tilt our pelvis so that you're almost in a side plank. We're trying to keep that plank as much as we can. And do 3 more on each side. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look towards the top of your mat. Take baby steps of your feet all the way up to the back of your hands. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Generous bend in your knees. Roll all the way up your spine. Inhale, inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step, walk or float, chaturanga. Listen carefully. Inhale, come to your plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, peel up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower the chest. Knees can be up or down as we come to our chaturanga. Hold. And then press up to plank. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Step, walk or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, dive it straight back down. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step, walk or float, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, peel up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up halfway, chaturanga. Hold for the exhale. Inhale to plank. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Step, walk or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Sorry, my husband's meant to be putting something in the oven and I don't think he heard the timer. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step, walk or float, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, peel up, baby cobra. Exhale, come down. Inhale, halfway chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale all the way to your plank. Exhale, downward dog. Bend the knees straight away. Step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold it down. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, halfway for chaturanga. Exhale, hold. Inhale to plank. Exhale through your downward dog. Bend those knees. Step, walk or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. You've got 1 more round. Oven. Meet in your downward dog. As you inhale, sweep that right leg all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, shift forward, tap right knee, right elbow, hold. Inhale it to the wrist. Exhale it to the elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the elbow. Inhale, wrist. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. You've got 3 more like this. And this time you're going to hold knee to elbow, inhale wrist, exhale elbow, inhale wrist, exhale elbow, 3 more. Hold it at the elbow, then step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Inhale, sweep the right arm up, low lunge twist. As you exhale, you're going to thread that right hand under, see if you can tap somewhere along your left leg. Inhale, open up, twist. Exhale, thread it under. 3 more. This time as you open up into that twist, you're going to step your right foot back to meet your left side plank. Modify however you need. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, right hand comes under the left rib cage. And then inhale, open it back up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, open it up. We've just got 3 more. Inhale into your side plank. We're going towards a single leg chaturanga if you can. Right leg stays floating as you lower down. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Both feet drop. Inhale, baby cobra. Maybe the hands lift. As you exhale, chest lowers. Inhale, halfway into your chaturanga and hold. As you exhale, float the right foot. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, float the left foot. Inhale, set it down. You've got 4 more on each side. Press the floor away, plank, downward facing dog. As you inhale, sweep the left leg up. As you exhale, shift forward, left knee to the elbow. Inhale, wrist. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. You've got 4 more. Inhale, three-legged dog. This time we hold it at the elbow. Inhale, wrist. Exhale, elbow. 4 more. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Inhale, sweep the left arm up to the sky, twist. As you exhale, thread it under. See if you can tap your right leg. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. 3 more. And this time, as you open the left arm to the sky, you're going to step the left foot back to meet the right side plank. Inhale. As you exhale, thread the left hand underneath the right rib cage. And then inhale, open it back up. 4 more. We're coming back to that single leg chaturanga. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. As you exhale, left leg stays floating, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale all the way down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra, maybe hands lift. Exhale, lower the chest. Inhale, come back to your chaturanga. As you exhale, left leg lifts. Inhale it down. Exhale the right. Inhale it down. 4 more each side. Press the floor away, plank, downward facing dog. Look towards the top of your mat. We're not going to jump yet, but gaze up towards the top of your mat. As you inhale, you're going to keep your downward dog, but you're going to bend your knees. So almost like you're in a bear pose with downward dog arms. As you exhale, you're going to straighten the legs halfway, but keep pushing weight back into the feet. Inhale, bring the knees to hover like a centimeter above the floor. And then exhale, straighten halfway. Inhale to bend, exhale to straighten. So you should start to feel this in your quads. Shift yourself around to find the place that is the best for you, aka the spot that is the hardest for you. We're going to go for 6, 5, 4. Don't hate me too much. You're going to keep the last one nice and low. Look back towards your hands. We're going to come forward into a chaturanga. So load up your legs, take an inhale. As you exhale, push forward, chaturanga. And then as you inhale, we're coming straight back to that little hovering bear dog thing. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, load it at the back of your mat. You've got 3 more. Really explode forward into that chaturanga as if you were going to jump, but instead you keep your hands planted, or your feet planted rather. Last one. Come back to that loaded position at the back of your mat. This time hop the feet forward. Woo. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, set the hips back. Chair pose, inhale. As you exhale, you're just going to bend the elbows, cactus the arms, keep your chair. Inhale, reach the arms back forward. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Keep sinking nice and low in those legs. You've just got 3 more. Inhale into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa, however you like. You can keep going how we've been going, or you can change it up. From your downward dog, inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, come up into your crescent lunge. Exhale to hold. As you inhale, you're going to bend the back knee. See if you can tap it to the floor. And then exhale, straighten. Keep a bend in that front knee the whole time. Inhale, the back knee bends. Exhale to straighten. So we're shifting our weight back a little bit into that left leg. One more. From your crescent lunge, you're going to bring your hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide. As you inhale, you're going to hinge the hips forward so you're in a power lunge. Take an exhale. As you inhale, you're going to bend your back knee to tap. So now we're mostly loading the front leg. As you exhale, press the floor away, straighten the front leg, but keep that hinge of the torso. Inhale, bend through both of your knees. Exhale, press the floor away with that right foot. So it's almost as if you imagine like a leg press machine. You're pressing it away with that right foot. We've just got one more. Inhale, come into your crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, hands find the floor. Single leg chaturanga. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale back into your plank. Exhale all the way to the floor. We're going to stay here for a second. As you inhale, you're going to reach your arms long, lift your legs, Superman. As you exhale, pull those arms back into that cactus, just like you did in your chair. Legs stay lifted. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, squeeze the elbows back towards the ribs. 3 more. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, take an inhale. As you exhale, halfway to your chaturanga, inhale. Exhale, plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, step it all the way through. Inhale into your crescent lunge. Stay for the exhale. Shift your weight back a little bit. As you inhale, tap the right knee lightly to the floor. Exhale, straighten it. Left knee stays bent. Inhale to tap. Exhale to straighten. 3 more. Hands come behind the head, elbows nice and wide. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hinge yourself forward, power lunge. Inhale, bend the back knee to tap, load up the front leg. As you exhale, press the floor away, straighten both knees. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale to press. Inhale to bring it down. We're going to go for 4 more. Inhale into your crescent. Exhale, hands find the floor. Single leg plank. Inhale, keep it. Single leg as you come into your chaturanga. Inhale to your plank. Exhale all the way to the belly. This time your legs and your arms are going to come wide like a star. Forehead starts on the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift everything up. Inhale, bring everything down. So it's like you're skydiving. Exhale, everything up. Inhale, everything down. 3 more. Hands come back underneath the shoulders, tuck under the toes, take an inhale. As you exhale, halfway to chaturanga, pause, inhale. Exhale, plank. Downward facing dog, look to the top of your mat, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come back into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Surya B. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, your vinyasa, whatever you want that to look like. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, stay for your exhale. As you inhale, just one time, tap the back knee. Exhale, hands behind the head, hinge forward, take an inhale. Tap the back knee. As you exhale, straighten both knees. Inhale, come into your crescent. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Left leg raises, inhale. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, stay for the exhale. Inhale, tap the back knee. Exhale to lift, hinge forward. Inhale, tap the back knee. Exhale, straighten both knees. Inhale into your crescent. Exhale, your vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, your vinyasa. Right leg sweeps, inhale. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, stay for the exhale. Inhale, tap the back knee. Exhale to straighten, hinge forward. Inhale, tap the back knee. Exhale, both legs straighten. Inhale, back into your crescent. Exhale, your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg sweeps. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale to hold. Inhale, tap the back knee. Exhale to lift. Inhale, hinge forward, tap the back knee. Exhale, press the floor away, straighten both legs. Inhale, crescent lunge. Woo, falling. Exhale, through your vinyasa. Look to the top of your mat, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Every joint in my body just cracks. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come into your chair pose. Hold. As you exhale, bring your wrists down in line with your shoulders. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, single leg chair, bring that right knee into your chest. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left knee into your chest. Inhale, set it down. We're going to go for 9 more on each side, nice and slow, keeping nice and low in that chair. Slow and low. Inhale into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, your vinyasa, knowing you can always add things if you want to add an inversion, an arm balance, whatever you want. Inhale, sweep the right leg up towards the sky. We're going to come back into those pike push-ups, but we're going to do them single leg. So walk your hands a little bit closer to you and take them nice and wide. You might need to adjust yourself on the mat. As you inhale, bend your elbows wide. See if you can tap the crown of your head to the floor. And then exhale, press it away. Inhale, tap. Exhale, press away. We've just got 3 more. Walk your hands back, shoulder distance. Inhale. As you exhale, step it through. Inhale, come up into your crescent lunge. Exhale to hold. Inhale, tap the back knee to the floor. This time we're coming up to stand on the right leg. As you exhale, left knee comes in towards the chest. Inhale, step it back, tap the back knee. Exhale, bring it all the way up to stand. We're just going to do 3 more here. I'm being nice to you guys today. I'm only making you do 5 of everything. One more. We're going to stay standing on the right leg. As you inhale, keep your arms reaching. You're going to hinge yourself forward into your warrior 3. And then exhale, bring it all the way back up. Left knee to chest. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, single leg stand. Left knee to chest. 3 more. Step it back into your crescent lunge. Take an inhale. As you exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg sweeps. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale. Inhale, tap the back knee. Exhale, all the way to stand on that left leg. Right knee draws to the chest. Inhale, step it back. You've got 4 more. Stay standing on that left leg. As you inhale, hinge it forward, warrior 3. And then exhale, bring it all the way back up. 4 more. Step it back into your crescent lunge. Inhale. As you exhale, a little bit of a change because I forgot them. You're going to plant your hands. We're going to come back into that 3-legged dog, and we got to do our pike push-ups on this side. So walk your hands nice and wide. Left leg stays high. Inhale, tap the crown of the head to the floor. Exhale, press the floor away. You've got 4 more. And now you get the joy of backing that up with a vinyasa. Look to the top of your mat, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. As you exhale, right knee comes to the chest. You can bring your hands wherever you like, out in front or to your hips. You're going to keep the single leg chair on the left. As you inhale, you're going to hinge yourself forward. Keep that right knee bent. So now we're kind of in a double bent leg warrior three sort of shape. And then as you inhale, you're going to come back to a single leg chair. Bring that right knee in towards your chest. As you exhale, you're just going to teeter totter forward. And then as you inhale, you're going to come back. So it's almost as if you're imagining that you're just rotating through your left hip joint. Your body is just like a, I can't think of the word, but it's like an axle sort of thing. It's not really what I'm looking for, but you get it. Words are not my specialty. We do one more here. Come back into your chair pose, inhale. As you exhale, left knee comes to the chest. Keep everything the same. You're just going to hinge yourself forward, torso comes forward, left leg comes back like a donkey kick. And then exhale, single leg chair. You've got 4 more. This is where I realize how bad my ankle stability is on my right hand side. Also, I'm just going to call it, I'm doing a terrible job of counting today. Come back into your chair pose. Inhale, reach those arms forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, listen carefully. You're going to step, walk or float, chaturanga. Inhale, you're going to come all the way to a side plank. Reach the right arm to the sky. Exhale through your chaturanga. As you inhale, swivel the heels. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Do 4 more on each side. That was my knee. One more each side. One more chaturanga. Bring it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, cross. Right knee, left elbow. Inhale, wrist. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. You've got 4 more just like that. Exhale to cross. Inhale, elbow. Exhale, other way around. Inhale, 3-legged dog. That's it. We're at that part of class where Taz starts losing her mind and can't formulate a sentence. Good job. To be fair, I have been up since 4:15 this morning, and so I feel like by the time it gets to this part of the day, I'm just not a functioning human anymore. One more. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. This time we're coming straight into our power lunge. You're going to reach your arms forward. Load up through that front leg. As you inhale, tap the back knee. As you exhale, you're going to press the floor away, lift the back leg, come into your warrior 3. Inhale, bend, tap the back knee, keep loaded in that front leg. Exhale, warrior 3. You've got 3 more. From your warrior 3, we're going to come through to a pistol squat. So you could do a half pistol squat or a full pistol squat. Left leg shoots through. Maybe you grab the toes, send the hips back, maybe the right heel lifts, and then we're going to come back to our warrior three. So this does not have to look pretty. You can have your hands on the floor. You could also just do a bend in the right knee and tap your heel out in front of you if that's as far as your pistol squat is happening today. Then that's great. You do you. We've got 3 more wherever you are. I feel like this just got really hectic really quickly. Said the person designing the class. Come into your warrior three, step back, inhale, crescent lunge. As you exhale, your vinyasa. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, cross, knee to elbow. Inhale to the wrist. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. 4 more just like that. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Coming straight into our power lunge this time. Reach those arms forward. As you exhale, load up that front leg. Warrior three. Inhale, back into your power lunge. Tap the back knee. Exhale, warrior three. 3 more. Hold your warrior three. We're coming all the way through into that pistol squat, your variation. And then we're coming all the way back into our warrior three. You've got 4 more wherever you are. Last one for the pistol squat. Warrior three. Step back into your crescent lunge. Inhale. As you exhale, your vinyasa. Look to the top of the mat. Step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift your weight into your left foot. Bring your right knee up into your chest. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to open the hip out to the side without rotating through the rest of your body like you're coming into a tree, but your right leg is floating. And then inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, open it out. Inhale it back to center. You've got 3 more. And then we're going to take this same movement into a warrior three. So bring your right knee to your chest, hinge your hips forward. You're going to keep that right knee bent and then bring your thighs in line with each other. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to open that right knee out to the side so it's almost like a fire hydrant. And then inhale, bring it back down. Exhale, open it out like a fire hydrant. Keep your hips facing towards the floor. Inhale, bring it back down. You've got 3 more. Bring it all the way back up to standing. I know this is a lot of work on that standing leg. You're going to keep your right knee where it is. This time we are going to twist the body. So imagining that you're rotating within your hip socket. You're going to keep your right hip exactly, or your right thigh exactly where it is, and you're going to turn the rest of your body on your left leg. So left leg stays where it is, but your body is turning towards the right. And then bring it back to center. So try not to open your right hip this time. Imagine that it's glued in place. It's going to stay in line with your hip, but you're rotating, and then bring it back in. So what we're doing is we're rotating our body on that left leg. This is really important if you play sports, because in sports, if you're having to pivot, cut, turn, all those sorts of things, sometimes you're on a planted foot, and it's good to expose your body to different movements. Okay, so one more here, and then we're going to take this or something similar into a warrior 3. So hinge yourself forward. This time your right leg is going to straighten back behind you. As you inhale, you're going to open your hips up towards the right as if you're coming into a half moon pose, and then exhale, you're going to close them back down towards the ground. You can do whatever you like with your hands here. Inhale, open your pelvis towards the right, and then inhale, bring it back down. You've just got 3 more. Okay, just for funsies, we're going to throw some handstand switches in here. You do not have to do these. You could just switch to the other side. Otherwise, if you're with me, you're going to plant your hands. You're going to kick off your left foot, do a little switch in the air, land on your right foot. Kick off your right, do a little switch. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You can certainly catch some airtime if you would like. Otherwise, we're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should have landed with the opposite foot on the ground, and now we're going to come all the way up to standing and start from the start. So bring your left knee into your chest, take an inhale. As you exhale, hips stay facing forward. You're going to open up through that left knee like you're coming into tree, and then exhale to center. 4 more. Bringing this into our warrior 3. Hinge yourself forward at the hips. Thighs come in line with each other. Keep your left knee bent. As you exhale, open it to the side like a fire hydrant. Inhale, bring it back down. Exhale to open. Inhale, bring it back down. 3 more. Come all the way up to standing. Left knee into the chest. Remember, now the left leg stays still. As you exhale, you're going to rotate the rest of the body towards the left, and then bring it back to center. You've got 4 more. Inhale it back to center. As you exhale, hinge yourself forward into your warrior 3. Left leg goes long. Inhale, open up like you're coming into half moon. And then exhale, close it down. 4 more. Whew, this side is so much harder. From here, we're going to take it back into those handstand switches. If you want to just meet in a downward dog, you can certainly go there. Otherwise, we're going for 10. When you're ready, with or without a vinyasa, we're all going to meet in downward dog. Look to the top of your mat, step or float through to a seat and bring yourself into boat pose. Knees can be bent, knees can be straight, hands can support behind your knees if you need to. As you inhale, you're going to tap your right heel to the floor and then exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, left heel taps to the floor. Exhale, bring it back in. 4 more on each side. Make this harder. You can reach your hands up above your head. From here, you're going to plant your feet, plant your hands behind you. We're going to come into a reverse tabletop. Inhale, press yourself into a reverse table. Make sure your hands are wide enough for your hips to fit through. As you exhale, you're going to straighten your legs and then push your hips back in between your hands. So almost like you were coming into an L sit. As you inhale, come back up into that reverse table. And then as you exhale, shift it back. 3 more here. We're going to hold our L sit. Take an inhale. As you exhale, see if you can lift the left heel. Inhale, down. Exhale, right. Inhale, down. Left, down, right, down. 3 more each side. Set the hips down. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. We are going to come back to that. Take a nice deep inhale. Take a nice deep exhale. And bring yourself back up. So you could stick with that, with what we just did with those alternating heel lifts. Otherwise, you can try for a double heel lift. I cannot do it. But you're going to plant your hands by your hips. Press the floor away. Tuck your belly button in is not really what I was going to say, but inhale, take an exhale, lift your hips up, take an inhale here. As you exhale, 1 or both feet lift, maybe just for a second, and then set it down. You've got 4 more. And then bring it down. Scoot yourself towards the top of your mat. Take an inhale, reach those hands forward. As you exhale, slowly, slowly roll yourself all the way down onto your back. Float your legs up into tabletop. Bring your hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide. As you inhale, you're going to tap your toes to the floor. Keep your knees bent. As you exhale, bring your knees back above your hips as you come into a curl in your upper body. So I'm not yanking my neck forward. I'm sliding my rib cage towards my pelvis. Inhale, tap the toes, lower the head. Exhale, curl it up. You got 8 more. You're gonna hold your curl. You're gonna send your left leg long to hover above the mat, right leg straight up towards the sky. Take an inhale. As you exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. So big, slow scissors with the legs, trying to get your leg as low to the ground and as close to your face as you can. Relax through the neck, it's heavy in the hands, but see if you can lift your shoulder blades up off the floor. We're going to keep this action with the legs. We're just going to add a hamstring stretch. So holding behind the back of the incoming leg for a beat, and then switch. Grab the back of the leg, pull it in. So I'm not yanking it towards my face, I'm just giving it a gentle little pull. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Even yourself out, lower your head down, cross your left ankle over your right knee, and then let your body twist over towards the left. Glue your right shoulder down towards the floor. Slowing this down pretty quickly. And then coming back through center, switch it up. And coming through center, reaching for the outside edges of both feet, coming into a happy baby. And then drawing your knees in towards your chest, checking with your body if there's any other stretches, movements, positions you need to make your practice complete. Please feel free to go there. Otherwise, curling yourself into a tiny little ball. Take a really deep inhale, and then a big open mouth exhale, let it go, Shavasana. As always, taking as much time as what serves you here in your final resting position. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.